Hi there, it's Life Prepper here. Being the best you can be with your limits. You think you can't prep. I can't be a prepper because I got limits. Yes, you can. You can be the best you can be with your limits. You can prep. You can do things even with your limits. And you can benefit from doing these things. Actuality, people with limits develop special skills and talents and stuff that they didn't have before. We just take our six senses for granted. We just say, okay, they're here, well, that's fine. But if you lose your hearing, you become blind, maybe you become crippled, maybe you have a disease that's affecting you overly. I have one knee replaced. I have another knee that needs to be replaced. I have back issues. I have a number of issues that has developed over the years. Now, I had fun. I went caving, I went hiking, I went climbing. I mean, not climbing the high mountains, but I went climbing, up the hillsides, exploring. I did a lot of physical stuff, but years of hard work, working two jobs, working the flea markets on the weekends, working a regular job, took a toll on my body. But because it has, does not mean I'm going to let my limits totally stop me. Does it make me slow down? Yes. Do I have to reroute my thinking? Yes. But you can prep with your limits. You can achieve things with your limits. If you take time and research things, you'll see people who are running races with false legs. You're seeing people who are swimming with no legs. You are seeing people who are climbing with one arm missing. You're seeing wheelchair basketball men. You're seeing weightlifters who are in wheelchairs who has diseases and things. The point is, it is up to you. And you're saying, oh, I can't prep because I got limits. What can I do? Believe it or not, there's a lot of things you can do. You can set things up. If you're in a wheelchair or you're severely limited using a walker or whatever, you can set things up that you can reach. You can set things up that you can cook. You can set things up through knowledge. There's a lot of things you can do to help you as a person with limits. Do not sit there on the couch and feel sorry for yourself. Feeling sorry for yourself is the worst thing in the world to do. I know, I've been there. I have gained massive amount of weight. I have starved myself to death out of depression and whatever. I take a lot of medications to help keep me under control. In an SHTF event, the medications, once they run out, they run out. But the thing is that the blessing might be because I am bipolar and my brain don't shut down. The medicine helps slows me down. It helps me focus more, but it will, the bipolar condition will stimulate my alertness in a SHTF situation. I cannot physically lift things like I used to, so I have to do what I can. I work out with free weights. I do stretches and stuff to enhance me. This here is some fat I still have here, but I want to show you something. This here is me working out. I still have a long ways to go. I have set a self at a goal to maybe do a competition in another year, a bodybuilding competition like bikini competition, a full figure one. That is one of my set goals. I might not make it in a year, but that is a goal. That is something I'm setting myself for with a limits. I know I'm limited on amount of back strain, so I do a lot of physical. I am naturally left-handed, so I do use both hands, but usually your domineering arm or hand is usually the one that develops the muscles more. You can see that. So, I am going to be 60 years old in September. I have set myself with my limits for a goal. And one of them is the competition. One of them is to get in better health, physical shape. I am showing you that you can do these things with limits. You can do them. I do wall push-ups. Now let me see here if I can angle it so you can see it. I cannot get down on my knees because of the limits. So what I do here is this. This here is my basic overall wall push-ups. I do a few exercises every night. You can do your free ones like this. Just because you got limits don't mean you can't do things to improve your situation. Yes, I have a lot more weight to take off. But if you've seen any of the videos in the past here, you will see the difference in my body weight and things, and you will see here. So that's what I'm showing you. I have limits. But you can do things with your limits. You can prep with your limits. You can become better with your limits. Do not let your limits control you. Do not let your limits tell you that I am useless and I can't do things anymore. Do not sit behind that on that couch and watch TV 24/7. Do not let that walker or that cane control you to the point that you are giving up on yourself. Get off the couch. Take your walker. Do the stretches. Find things. There is people. I have some big woman workouts I did a long time ago. They're on the video. And it shows you what to do with walkers. You can do it with your cane. You can do it in a wheelchair. You can do things to stimulate. You can prep with limits. You can become better with limits. If I can do it with my limits, and I've just showed you doing wall push-ups. I've built up to, I can do about 35, 40. I do them in stages. I do my squats. I cannot get down as far as I did. You can do a wall squat if you want to strengthen your muscles up. I do this sometimes. I just sit on the wall. And what you're doing is you're strengthening your legs up. You're strengthening your body up. You can do it. You can prep with limits. You can become better with limits. Do not let people tell you that you are worthless and you can't do anything anymore. Do not let yourself tell you are worthless and you can't do anything anymore. Work around it. Find an answer for it. Find a resource for it. Figure out how to do things. Adjust things so you can be what you can be and continue to work at it. Continue to work at it. If you're on a walker, walk down your driveway and back 2 or 3 times. If you're using a cane, walk with your cane. Exercise yourself. Turn around and you can do workout on the chair. One of the things I did, and I don't have a rocking chair now, but what I did is I had a stool at the edge of my foot and I placed my legs on my feet on there. And then what I did as I rocked back and forth, I worked those legs. I am going to get another rocking chair in a store. That's all it is to it. But I did that while I watched TV and I continued to work out. And while I was doing that, I sat here with free weights, a pound or 2 or whatever you want, and I did the workout with it. The thing is, you can improve yourself. With limits, you can still prep. With limits, you can better yourself. Get off that couch and stop feeling sorry for yourself. There's a Life Prepper here saying be safe, be happy. Bless you all. And check out the video on how I showed you how to do your lips with no teeth and how to improve it for the women and stuff. And I'd like to again thank the lady who donated some money towards my dentures. I hope to get my dentures when I can. I'm working hard towards it. So I'd like to thank her again. Be safe, be happy. Bless you all.